everyone, welcome to day 8. So you have made it through your first week, congratulations. It is also a Friday, so I really want to get straight into it. I want to build up some heat. I want to work on a little bit of that core strength. We're going to get straight into this class. It's going to be quite quick, it's going to be quite dynamic, so I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what time you're doing this class. Are you doing it straight away in the morning, or are you giving yourself that little burst after work? Please let us know, write down in the comments below, and I hope you enjoy. See you back on the mat. So we're going to start today's class in child's pose. So we'll take ourselves more towards the back of the mat. You can either have those knees together, or if it's more comfortable, you can take those knees apart. We want those hips to sink down towards the heels, arms out in front, palms down, and melting the body down towards the ground. So although we're going to get straight into it, I still want to take this time just to bring that awareness to the body and to the breath. So those eyes are closed. Take a big inhale through the nose and feeling that breath going all the way down into the belly and all the way into the back. So that back is expanding out into the room. And then as we exhale, letting it go, melting that chest towards the mat. And again, inhale through the nose. And exhale, release. One more breath, inhale through the nose. Holding at the top, and then close the mouth and just exhale through the nose. This time we inhale, we're going to rock forwards, coming into our tabletop position. Just bring those knees underneath those hips. Hands underneath the shoulders, fingers spread, knees underneath the hips. And just gently start to rock forwards and backwards, warming up through those wrists. Inhaling and exhaling. And then moving into our cat-cows, we're going to inhale, scoop the belly down, lift the chest, lift the chin, just finding space in that back. Exhale to then round the spine. Press down through those hands, finding space between the shoulder blades. Couple more. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale to round the spine. And inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest up. And exhale, rounding the back. Finding that tabletop position once again. So I do want to get straight into it. So from here, we're going to come press those hips forwards. So we're finding ourselves in almost like a half plank with those knees down. So that pelvis is tucked underneath, that core is engaged, and we're pressing down through those hands and those shoulders away from the ears. So we're going to go through our chaturanga, but with those knees down to start with. So take those elbows back, in line with the body, shoulders away from ears, and then press down through those hands to straighten those arms again. Exhale, lower down halfway, elbows back, core strong. Inhale, press down through those hands. And again, down through our chaturanga, just halfway. Press down through those hands once more. And one more time, we lower down. And this time I want you to lower down all the way onto the belly, coming into our cobra. So gently press down through those hands, start to lift the chest, little back bend, rolling those shoulders away. Inhale, exhale, lower back down. This time we're going to tuck the toes underneath, press down through our hands and our knees through tabletop, and then lift the hips up to our first downward dog. Feet hip distance apart, a little bend in the legs, press down through those hands, lengthening out through the spine. Start to walk through the feet, opening up through the backs of the legs, stretching out through those toes, the calves. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to come through into our Vinyasa. So we inhale, rock forwards, find our high plank position. Exhale to our chaturanga, so you can drop those knees down if you want to, or we shift forwards. And then we take those elbows back halfway. Flipping onto the tops of the feet, press down through those hands, find our upward facing dog. Make sure those thighs and those hips are not pressing down on the mat, but you're pressing through those hands to lift them up. Squeeze the core, lift those hips all the way up and back. Flip back onto the feet, find our downward facing dog once again. Inhaling here. And exhale to stay. This time now I want you to walk through the feet and then start to walk them all the way up towards the top of the mat. Meeting in a forward fold, feet hip distance apart, a little micro bend in those legs, and just let the body hang over. Start to sway side to side. Shake the head, release the neck. Inhaling and exhaling. Slowly now we're going to roll all the way up to standing. Bringing the arms up overhead, palms touch, take the gaze up. And as we exhale, bring the palms at the chest, elbows out wide. Now from here, it is a Friday, so I want to get straight into it. We're going to come into my famous yoga burpees. So from here, we want to take our feet out wide to the width distance of the mat. Turn those toes out slightly, just 45 degrees. And we're going to come into our malasana, so our yoga squat. So start to bend into those legs. Make sure those knees are drawing out wide. And we're going to sink those hips down. So we want to make sure that those heels stay down on the mat, so we can just stay here. Or if we can, still with those heels down, we can lower those hips all the way towards the mat. But wherever we are, we want to think about those knees drawing out wide, that spine lengthening up. Inhaling here. As we exhale, I want to plant those hands out in front and then start to lift the hips up, so straighten those legs, so that pressure is now into our hands. We'll step back for this first one, so stepping the feet all the way back into our high plank. Inhale. Exhale, we take that chaturanga. Lower the knees if you want to. Chaturanga halfway down. Either to the belly for cobra or upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. We only take one breath here. Inhale. As we exhale, we bend the knees, look towards the top of the mat, and then we're going to step the feet to the outside of the hands. So left foot first, and then right foot, and then sinking those hips back down into that yoga squat. Knees drawing out wide. As we inhale, we press down through those feet, straighten the legs, standing all the way up, palms up overhead. Squeeze the glutes to press those hips forwards. As we exhale, palms at the chest. So that's one round, that's one yoga burpee. Now from here we can either step back or we can hop back. So we'll have a little go. We inhale, reach those arms up, palms together. Exhale, bend the legs, sitting down into our yoga squat. Knees out wide. Inhale, plant those hands, start to lift the legs up. As we exhale, we can step back, or maybe we try hopping back, landing in our chaturanga, core strong. Inhale to our back bend, and exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. One breath, inhale. As we exhale, we bend the knees, look between the hands. Now you can step the feet up, or again, try hopping the feet to the outsides of the hands. Big bend into those legs, hop the feet up, sink those hips down, palms at the chest, elbows or knees out wide. Inhale, we stand up strong, palms up overhead, squeeze those glutes. Exhale, palms at the chest. We keep going. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, sinking down, yoga squat. Inhale, plant the hands, lift the hips. Exhale, big step or hop back through our chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look to the top, step or hop feet to the outsides of the hands. Sink those hips down, palms at the chest. Inhale, we stand up strong, lift those arms up. Exhale, palms at the chest. Once again, we go again. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, yoga squat. Inhale, plant the hands, lift those hips. Exhale, step or hop the feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath. Inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees to prepare. Step or hop the feet to the outsides of the hands. Sink the hips down. Inhale, we stand up, lift the arms, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, palms at the chest. We do one more round. Inhale. Exhale, sink those hips. Inhale, plant the hands, lift the hips. Exhale, stepping or hopping back. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Finishing the round off, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees to prepare, step or hop the feet to the outsides of the hands, sink the hips down. Inhale, we stand up strong, lift those arms. Exhale, palms at the chest. Woo, nice one. Give yourself a little bit of a shake off. Get that breath back down. Planting those feet hip distance apart now. We're going to inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, circle the arms all the way back behind you. Interlace the hands behind our backs. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. As we inhale, lift the chest. And as we exhale, we take a forward fold. Rolling down, opening up through those shoulders. Going to give that head a little bit of a shake. Release the neck. Inhale, find a halfway lift. So we start to lengthen the spine, lift the chest away from the legs. And exhale, we fold again, still with those hands interlaced. Inhaling. And exhaling. And slowly release those hands down towards the mat now, giving them a little bit of a shake, shake the head. We inhale, slide the hands at the shins, find a flat back once more. As we exhale, we need to plant the hands, step the right leg back, only big long step towards the back of the mat. Finding ourselves in our high lunge, we're going to stand up strong through those legs, lift the arms, find that high lunge. Bending into that front leg, back heel drawing behind. Finding 5 lunges now. We inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, drop that back knee down towards the mat. It doesn't touch, it just hovers. And then we inhale, stand back up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift it. Exhale for 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale, strong core. Last one. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Drop the back heel down now so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. And we open up into our warrior 2. Shoulders back, arms spread out, gaze forwards. Inhale here. Exhale to stay. Inhale again. As we exhale, flip that front palm, reverse the warrior, reach it all the way up and back. Find space in that side body. Big breath in. As we exhale, I want you to windmill the hands down, frame that front foot. Take a vinyasa once more. You can either keep that foot drop down or you can keep it lifted, 3-legged chaturanga. I want both feet on the ground for your upward facing dog and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling here and exhale to stay. And again, inhale and exhale. One more breath here, inhaling. As we exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Now you can step or maybe try that hop again, but the feet on the inside of the hands this time. Inhale, we find a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, rolling up to standing, bring the arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, palms at the chest. Taking those feet out wide to the hip distance again, toes pointing forwards, a little bend in the legs. We're going to find that interlace forward fold once again. So wrap those hands behind that back, interlace the hands. We inhale, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. As we exhale, we take that forward fold, opening up through those shoulders. Shake the head, release the neck. Once again, we're still with those hands interlaced, we find a flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw those shoulders back. And as we exhale, we fold again. Releasing the hands down towards the mat. Inhale, we find a flat back once more. Slide the hands up the shins. And as we exhale, plant the hands, this time stepping the left leg all the way towards the back of the mat. Strong foundation in those legs. We inhale, stand up into our high lunge. Reach those arms up. Bending into that front leg. Inhale here, those 5 lunges. Exhale, drop the back knee down. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale. Inhale. Nice and controlled. Exhale down for 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale, last one. Exhale, 5. And inhale. Drop the back heel down, open up into our warrior 2. Bend into that front leg, shoulders roll back, gaze forwards. Inhaling here. And exhale to stay. Flip that front palm now, reach that arm all the way up and back, finding space up. Reverse warrior, inhale here. And as we exhale, windmill the hands down, frame that front foot. You can keep that leg lifted or step it back, finding that chaturanga. Inhale, exhale, halfway down. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now from here, we're going to bring the knees back down, untuck the toes, find our child's pose once again. Closing the eyes here, either having the arms stretched out in front, or you can have them down by the sides, palms facing up, letting those shoulders round, let those elbows round down towards the ground. Inhaling here, and exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Slowly now, bringing that body all the way up. Then we're going to roll onto the outside of that left hip, bring those legs out in front. I'm going to scooch forwards just a bit. I'm going to come into a seated forward fold, so you can flex those feet. Inhale, lift the arms up, finding space in that spine. And then as we exhale, we start to hinge at the hips, keeping that spine nice and long, and then reaching forwards, finding a forward fold. So either taking a hold of where we can reach, maybe even the backs of the legs, the shins, the ankles, the feet, or if you do have a yoga strap handy, sometimes it can be really nice to wrap them around those feet and pull ourselves down like so. We want to keep that spine nice and long. Inhale and exhale. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Slowly rolling all the way up. From here now, we're going to come all the way down into our Shavasana. So if you want to grab anything to keep you warm, otherwise we take those feet out towards the corners of the mat. And then reach those arms out in front. And we're going to roll down onto our back and see how slow we can take it. We're going to work through that core a little bit here. Almost like a zombie in reverse, rolling all the way onto our backs. See how slow you can take it. That core starts to work. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Rolling down through each vertebrae of the spine. Head goes down last. And then those arms rest down by the sides, palms facing up. And then feel that body melting into the ground, all the muscles relaxing. Closing the eyes. Just letting all of that hard work just settle in. If you have a bit more time and you want to stay in Shavasana, then please do. Otherwise, just gently start to find a little bit of movement back into that body. Wiggling the fingers and toes, circling the wrists and the ankles. Inhaling and exhaling. And take your time now, roll over onto your side, the knees into the chest. And then coming all the way up into a comfortable seated position. And just closing this class, bring the palms together at the chest. Namaste.